always talks about successful movie stars, musicians, and politicians, but do you have to be making millions in order to be successful? Many people have closely associated success with money and fame for years, but what does it really mean to be successful? What does success mean to you? I will be the first to admit that when someone asks me about success, the first connection my mind makes is to money. When I think harder about the meaning behind it, I see graduates receiving their diplomas, workers getting promotions, or parents sending their children off to college. Success to me a week ago meant being happy and content with one's accomplishments. I recently conducted an interview with 3 different individuals. First thing, I asked each of them about a point in their lives when they have felt successful. Miss Cullen responded, "I don't know if I've ever considered myself successful." Her reasoning behind this response was later revealed when she was asked what one should obtain in order to become successful. She said you have to have goals and you have to work towards those goals, and I guess I've never done that. Having goals that you can work toward and overcoming obstacles were also common answers from Mr. Gillig. When he was asked what his first thought was when you hear that someone is successful, he said that he thought of money and materialistic things, and that they were successful because they had a lot of money. He went on to say success has very little to do with how much money you make, but maybe more so, are you happy and do you like the people you work with and are around? Mrs. Cantrell had an interesting answer to the last question of the interview. What is something you could have done to make yourself more successful, if anything? And she said that she could have made goals and pursued them sooner. After conducting these interviews, my overall ideas of success changed. Now when I ask myself what success means to me, I think of ambition. You have to set ambitious goals and have the work ethic to work toward these goals until you make them possible. Achieving goals you have set for yourself is what makes one successful, and it isn't just given to you. Success can only happen if you make it happen. To conclude, I would like you to think of where you would like to see yourself in the future, maybe a year or 2. What goals do you have? Thomas Jefferson once said, "I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have." So now I'll leave you with this. What luck will you create for yourself?